Take two. Good afternoon, guys. The reason why I'm saying take two is because I just done one video just now and went back over it again, and I thought, I can't let the cat out of the bag too much. And yeah, welcome to my channel, guys, Joey Barnett TV. Hope everyone's had a good day today. Hope the light is shining for you wherever you are. Hope you're really doing well in life. Hope you're in the best of health. Hope you're being lucky, and I hope you stay lucky. And I don't wish nothing but goodness for you guys, especially to my followers. Thank you so much indeed for commenting underneath each one of my videos. All positive stuff. It's that type of stuff what inspires me to push more content out. And yeah, I've got content by the fucking bucket load, and I don't need to, I don't need to really talk about anyone else on my channel, although I do now and then. I do like to voice my opinion. Maybe I should stem that a little bit or wind my neck in a little bit. I must tell myself now and then, because I'm not all about that. I don't like bad mouthing people. I don't like slandering people behind their back. And if I've got anything to say to someone, I wouldn't say anything that I wouldn't say to their face, point blank. And I've always been that way. So, guys, yeah, solidarity, respect, loyalty, family, happiness means the world to me. It really, really does. And why it means the world to me is because I've spent 2.5 decades in jail. Now, I've got quite a few of my family members. Just let me have a drink, 1 minute. I've got quite a few of my family members which are followers of mine, and every single one of my stories can be backed up and vouched. And that's one thing I'm good for, and that is my word. I'm that type of a person where if I say something, I really mean what I'm saying, and I'll hold full responsibility for whatever it is what I said. I'm that type of a guy. I'm also that type of a guy where you can have an argument with me and we call each other all the names under the sun, but once the dust settles, I'm the type of guy where I can actually move on, forget, forgive, and move on. And that's hard for a lot of people, to be able to forgive and move on. They do say in the Bible, I'm not going to be a Bible basher, but they do say in the Bible, you've got to love your enemy. I don't know if I could do that, but yeah, I can certainly forgive up to a certain extent. But yeah, there is a line there too with me. So, if you cross me the wrong way, I will obviously forgive you. But if you keep crossing me the wrong way over and over again, it's quite easy for me to just cut you out of my life forever. And as I said to you previously just now, every word what I'm telling you guys is vouched and is supported by all of my family members. And my missus is actually in the background while I'm talking to you now, and she will clarify to you that I'm that type of a guy. But it's just a shame that everyone's not the same, because if we was all the same, it'd be a perfect world. It really would be a perfect world. But unfortunately, we don't live in that world, and I don't think we ever will. So, guys, listen, just let me rewind it a little bit. Sorry about that. I need another drink. So I've been grafting today. I've been working my bollocks off out the back garden, doing DIY again. But yeah. I break my neck so much during the daytime that come early evening, I'm absolutely shattered. And it's like I've been at work, like I'm doing a proper 9-to-5 job. That's probably why I still look so healthy and fit at the age of 55, because I'm not one to sit down on the couch and just watch the world go by. I'd rather be active. I'd rather be doing something. And I think that stems back from Borstal days, prison days, and bits and pieces like that. It gets ingrained into you, doesn't it? But yeah, I've done one of my videos brought quite a lot of comments, and it's crazy. This is such a small world that one of my followers on here, and he's a good follower of mine. I'm not too sure how long he's been following my journey, but I do know that he comments all positive stuff all the time. I'm not going to mention his name at the minute because of the story, what I'm going to tell you next, and I haven't spoken to him about the story. But yeah, what I can say is one of my good followers on here, which I've met on YouTube only, don't know me from Adams in real life, which is very rare, being from South London, but it was a different part of South London, like Wimbledon Chase that way, Collieswood. I'm more Tooting, Streatham, Mitcham, around that way, even Peckham, Deptford, Bermondsey. But yeah, one of my followers, he said he was from. He told me he was from Wimbledon Chase in southwest London, and I said, "Oh, that's funny." I said because I used to go to Wimbledon Chase when I was a youngster. My mum and my dad would take me and my sister Angela to my uncle's house and my cousins and my auntie's house, and he said to me, "Who are they?" And I mentioned the names to him, and I said, "You've got John, Philip, Liam, Stephen, and Nancy, the mother, and Bill, the old man. They're my cousins, so you know it's not. I haven't got to hide that at all because I'm not, promoting anything. But what I'm saying is these are my cousins, and Bill, which was my dad's brother, he was a great man. He was a chippy, and he loved his boys. He really did, and they was very, very religious. And my mum and my dad and Angela, we used to go over to their house in Wimbledon Chase every weekend or every other weekend. And then we'd go to different places like parks and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, really, really close to them. And it's such a small world. One of my followers actually said to me, I know your cousins. He said, I actually used to go to school with Liam and John. And, I used to hang about with Philip. I just couldn't believe it. It struck a bit of a, it made put a smile on my face. It really did put a smile on my face because as soon as he mentioned like he knew him, and then I thought, hold on a minute, he could have just said he knew him and like he didn't really know him. But then he mentioned a few stories what are very familiar with me too because of my cousin Philip underneath the bridge at Wimbledon Chase. They used to let fireworks off and bits and pieces like that. So yeah. He's the real McCoy, and he knows my cousins, and it's such a fucking small world, isn't it? But yeah, they do say that water always finds its own level, and that's the truth in life. In all different aspects of life. If you're a thief, you're going to find someone else who's in your game. If you go to work, then you're going to find someone else who goes to work the same as you. Driving, race, anything, working in life, water, friendship, water always finds its own level. And yeah, that's why I've gelled with such a lot of my followers because of, we're all a lot of us are on the same level, we really are. And I don't edit stuff, I'm the real McCoy. I don't like blowing my own trumpet. But yeah, I mostly like to do videos about my previous life, and that what my previous life was as a criminal, and I didn't reform myself until I got to the age of 42, and I first committed my first crime at the age of 11. Went to Borstal, went to detention centre, went to young offenders, went to adult jail. I've been right the way through the system. Some say I was raised in the system because I was in there so much, I can't really remember too many Christmases at home or too many birthdays at home. But what I can remember is a lot of misery, a lot of pain, a lot of upset, a lot of crying over Christmas times and special times like that when I'm in prison doing X amount of years. The last sentence which I've done, 12 years, it broke my heart. It really did. Every Christmas and every birthday and every big celebration, it broke my heart. And I'm here just to make this video today, just to tell you guys that, family, and I mean family, do really mean the world. And you can pick and choose your friends, but you can't pick and choose your family. So, it's never, ever, ever too late to turn back the hands of time. It's never too late to sort arguments out. It's never too late to put your cards on the table and say, right, this is where we went wrong. Let's move on. You know, we're adults. We all know the apple. We all know the score. So if it, you know, quite a few of my followers have fell out with their family. So, you know, I'm here to tell you that we only here once. We're a long time dead, you know, and we're here. Really, we've got to enjoy it and love every minute of it like it's our last day, because you just don't know what's around the corner. Life is too short to hold hate, to hold poison, you know, to hold bad feelings about other people. Life's just too short for that, guys. And I didn't change my mindset. I didn't change the way I am today up until, as I said, I was in my late 40s. But I really am glad that I changed, because it's made me a better person. Although my past and my criminal activity, you know, and my history has made me the person that I am today too. But yeah, I'm so glad that I'm here to tell you guys I'm a drug-free, you know, had addiction for I don't know how many years on every single drug you can think of, all hard drugs and all too, you know, crack, heroin, things like that. And so I've had addiction for many years, beat that, you know, beat the revolving doors of going back to prison at the age of 42. If I can change my life, if I can change things what I didn't think I could change, then I'm sure you can too, guys. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. Have a great day. Bless.